Hey, how you doing? This is Michael, and this is my channel called Maximum Chips. Today we are. I've been cleaning up some old stuff, some old repair jobs for the kids, which have just been lying around in the shed, and we've got a couple of old clocks that have sort of been sitting up on one of the repair shelves for probably well over a couple of years. I was going to say a year, but probably a couple of years or more. This one had a busted bit of glass on it. I was going to try and find some new glass, but I'm just basically taking the broken glass out. We're going to sort of tidy it up and just put it back without the glass. That'll be fine. And there's some other ones there which need some hands and other stuff fixing up as well. So, but I noticed on the back of this one, it's had the battery's been sitting in it for, again, like I said, probably a couple of years, and it's had that thing where the battery has kind of leaked and all that sort of stuff. And most people, when they see that sort of stuff and their toys or whatever, lights, torches and stuff, they go, oh, what do I do? You know, how do I clean that up? Or, you know, even worse, just chuck it out. It's a pretty simple fix, and we pretty much do it with some cotton tips. There you go, a couple of those. And some good old white vinegar. Nothing more special than that. So, what we're going to do is pop that down there. I'm going to pop some vinegar into this container. It's obviously a bit of overkill just for a bit of vinegar, but I've actually got some bigger jobs coming up later on today that I'm going to use that bucket for with the vinegar, so this will just be a good use for that to start off with. I can sort of dip my cotton tips into there, grab those. So let's just pop that out. Get any of the acid on my fingers, and so you can sort of see there that it's got a bit of gunk around it. Maybe I can tap some of that out. No, to be honest, most of that fell out when I cleaned it out. So I'm just going to grab some vinegar, give the inside of that a bit of a clean. And so you can sort of see the vinegar quickly dissolves the battery acid that was there. I mean, you wouldn't want to put the battery acid in your mouth or anything crazy like that, but it's fairly low enough so that you actually did get some on your hands. It's not going to be the end of the world. Nope, that's stuck on there. A quick clean, and just use the other end to pick up any excess. It's a pretty quick job there. I've actually got another one here which has got some even more junk on it, so I might quickly see if I can pop that one out too. So let's just grab this one, pop the battery in. Hasn't got a second hand on this one to check that it's moving. I'll just... Yeah, you can hear it's moving, so it's all set up and working again. So it's that one sorted out, which is excellent. So hey, we had some good success there with the two clocks. The blue one I was able to get up and running okay, so that one's a win. The Winnie the Pooh one, didn't matter what I seemed to do with it, didn't want to come back to life, so that one's headed for the rubbish bin, unfortunately, or maybe we'll just give it to one of the kids to play with, but honestly we'll probably just chuck that in the bin. So bit of a bugger, we couldn't get that up and running again. What I did want to mention is old batteries, whether they're ones like that have had the leaking a bit, or just old AAA regular batteries sort of thing. I always recycle mine. I've got a couple of these around the house from Battery World. You just pop into any Battery World and they give them to you for free. And you can see that I've got to drop that one off pretty soon and empty it out, and I can start filling them up again. So these things are great. Just to keep one in the kitchen, one in the shed sort of thing. Kids know not to sort of play with them, or you know, that sort of stuff. So, and it's obviously just designed in the shape of a little rubbish bin. Pretty cute. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. That's Battery World in Australia. I guess you'd have to check out what happens locally wherever you are, but these guys are awesome. Always got batteries and stuff when I need them. NBN batteries and things like that. And yeah, I just think that's a terrific little service they have where you can just drop your batteries off and they'll get rid of them for you rather than disposing of them in the garbage or stuff like that. So, cheers.